Hi everyone, today I will explain you how to add and how to subtract fractions with unlike denominator. In this case, first we need to identify what is like denominator and what is unlike denominator. Like denominator is, for example, when we have the same denominator. In this case we have, remember, the number on the top is numerator and down is the denominator. So this is denominator, denominator, and the denominator. So in this case, these are like fractions. In this case, we have unlike fractions because the denominator are different. As you can see, we have 2, 3, and 4. So different denominators are unlike fractions. And here we have two examples of fractions. We have this chocolate and we have this pizza. When we take one piece as this one, we divide this chocolate in 4 parts and we take 1. So if we take 1, we have 1/4. And in this case, we have the pizza divided in 8 parts. So we take 1, so it's 1/8. Or we take 1 part to the whole part. Now I'm going to explain you adding and subtracting fractions with unlike denominator. And for this case, I'm going to use the happy face. And through the examples, you're gonna understand what is a happy face. In this case, we have remembered the happy face to adding and subtracting fractions with unlike denominators. So what are we going to do? We're gonna use the cross multiplication and smile. In this case, cross multiplication, we are going to multiply the second denominator with the first numerator and the first denominator with the second numerator. And we are going to create a face with the two denominators. So basically we are going to do 1 times 3 is equals to 3. 8 times 1 is equals to 8. And here we have plus, so we are going to copy the plus sign. And then with the face, 8 times 3 it's going to be 24. At the end we are going to add 3 plus 8 is going to be 11 and we copy 24. I have these examples. Remember to use the happy face. In this case, we have 1/3 plus 2/4. We need to find the addition of them. So remember, we are going to use cross multiplications and smile. So how are we going to do this one? Look at this. We are going to multiply 1 times 4. 1 times 4 is equals to 4. So we are going to copy equal. Remember, it's a fraction, so it's 1. 1 times 4, it's 4. 1 times 4 is 4. It's addition, so we are going to copy plus 3 times 2. Here we have 3 times 2, and it's going to be 6. So 3 times 2, it's equals to 6. It's going to be 1 times 4, 4. 3 times 2, 6. And the smile is going to be 3 times 4, that is going to be 12. Now we are going to just add this expression. Remember, 1 times 4, 3 times 2, and finally 3 times 4 to create the face. So at the end we're going to have 4 plus 6 is equals to 12 over 12. 4 plus 6 is equals to 10. 10 over 12. If you want to simplify this expression, you can divide by 2 both numbers. So it's going to be 10 divided by 2, 5. And 12 divided by 2 is 6. So 1/3 plus 2/4 is going to be equals to 5 over 6. Remember, 1 times 4, 4. 3 times 2, 6. We copy the plus because it's an addition. 4 plus 6, 10, and then 3 times 4 is equals to 12. So at the end, we're going to have 10 over 12. If we simplify, we're going to have 5 over 6. Now, in this one, we are going to use, remember, cross multiplication, and smile. So here we have 8 times 4, or 4 times 8. We're going to do first. And then we are going to multiply the other two. So it's going to be 8 times 4, 5 times 3, and the smile, 5 times 4. Remember the step, cross multiplication and smile. So we're going to have 8 times 4, it's equals to 32, minus, in this case, because it's subtracting fractions, 5 times 3, that is 15, and the smile, 5 times 4, it's gonna be 20. Remember, cross multiplication and smile. 32 minus 15, it's 17. And gonna be over 20. So in this case, we cannot simplify, so we are going to have like 17 over 20. Remember, 8 times 4, 32, 5 times 3, 15, and 5 times 4, it's equals to 20. Remember, the smile, it's with the denominator. In this case, we have a mixed fraction. First, we need to pass this one to improper fraction. How are we going to do this one? We are going to multiply 4 times 2 plus 1. So it's going to be 4 times 2, 8, plus 1, 9, over, and we copy the denominator, plus 2 times 3, 6, plus 1, 7 over 3, because we copy the denominator. And then we are going to use cross multiplication and smile. So it's going to be 9 times 3, 9 times 3, remember, it's equals to 27. 27 plus, remember, we copy plus because here we have the sign, and 2 times 7, it's going to be 14. To do the cross multiplication, 2 times 7, that is 14. And the smile at the beginning, at the end, it's going to be 2 times 3, that is going to be 6. So it's going to be 27 plus 14 over 6. 27 plus 14, remember we had to add these two numbers, so it's going to be 41 over 6. And here we have our answers with this fraction. In this case, we cannot simplify. Remember, cross multiplications and smile. In this case, 1 times 4, 3 times 2, and finally the smile. So it's going to be 1 times 4, 4, 3 times 2, 6, and 3 times 4, it's 12. Remember, you have to create a happy face with this one. So you're going to have a happy face here, you're going to have another happy face here, and at the end you're going to have another happy face here. So remember, cross multiplication and smile. These are the steps. So basically, this is how to add and subtract fractions with unlike denominator, applying the cross multiplication and smile. Remember, the sign here is going to be according if it's addition or it's subtraction.